Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend reading covering August 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2019. Just keep in mind that there is no such thing as time. There's just energy and attention and priorities. I am Natalie of the Watch Natalie channel, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. And just keep in mind that anything you need as far as questions and bookings and extendeds is down in the description box below, including how this works and why this works. Remember that I am channeling the strongest energies. It's always the strongest energy wins with me. So some days will be resonating between us. I'll be channeling your energy back to you, and those days will be real energy work days where everything we go through in this reading will apply to you for the purpose of you getting something, you know, super valuable out of it as it pertains to your own life. And other days, nothing will resonate, but it's great to watch just for the entertainment, to see someone else's life unfolding and to see someone else learning those lessons and getting that wisdom. So those are, I like to call Scooby Snack days. Okay, so this weekend's either going to be Energy Work Day or Scooby Snack Day. So either way, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to the downloads, shall we? So, I channeled a lot of different energies, so we'll see what applies to you, and then we'll see what is going to come up in your reading. Someone is feeling really on top of the world, like they can do absolutely anything, like there's no restriction, there's no impediments, there's nothing holding them back whatsoever. It's like the vision I got is this big, wide open space, this wide open area, and you feel as if you can move about the cabin. You feel like as if your energy, you can actually expand you can actually reach, and it's just very expansive. So it's sort of like this happiness no matter what attitude. You just feel like the ball's in your court, and that you choose your own happiness, and that no matter what, you're going to choose happiness, and that it's just a very strong self-empowerment feeling without it being a reaction to something going on, without it being triggered, it's just like someone's feeling very peaceful and very powerful. That's one. I'm calling it right now the Death card. If the Death card shows up in this reading, this has to do with a real empowerment to know the truth. And in this case, when it shows up, when I feel like this is what I'm connecting with, that the Death card will reveal what area or what, whenever it shows up, that the truth will demolish everything else. That what will die, what will end, is a misunderstanding, a misconception, a lie, a secret. Okay? So that's that. And, they want me to tell you to write down your own downloads. Some of you are getting your own psychic downloads and you're not writing them down. I know, right? So this is your gentle reminder, gentle prod from the universe to please write down your own insights and your own downloads so that you can look back at them later and work through it, okay? Also, this is two more, and then we're going to get into the cards. One is someone is going to be injured working out or engaging in a hobby or doing something fun, so just be very careful. For the injury working out, I feel like it's someone who actually doesn't work out ever, or someone who's getting back into working out after taking a hiatus for a while, and you injure yourself that way. So remember, I could be connecting with you or someone that you're connected to. So it can be a little difficult for me to really get, granular as far as who I'm connecting with. So just keep that in mind. You or someone you're close to could be injured either working out, or I get like sort of extreme activities, like I want to say sugar gliding, but I know that's not the right term. The thing where you just like, just take extra precautions. It's just doing something fun, I don't know, parachuting, anything that's sort of out there, like it could even be something like playing basketballs, but just be, for fun, recreation. So just be careful. And then the last download, remember yesterday's the Romeo love reading. This is some of that group. I heard this blasting as I was waking up. No, it's not my alarm. That song from Love Actually at the funeral, Bye bye baby, baby goodbye. I'm not a singer. Da, 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 da. I don't even know the song. I just know that one little clip, but that's what they just... Someone's run out of time for that other person to come back and apologize to them, and they're out of time and they've moved on. It might even be connected with this happiness, this super, I'm in control of my happiness, I'm, you know, that kind of feeling. So we'll see. I wanted to get them all out, so just so you guys know for the weekend and beyond. Okay, what do the cards have to say? Because it's going to be one of those. Hanged Man in the upright position, which means that someone's taking forever. Something is taking forever. Something that you're waiting for is taking a very long time. Three cards came out together. One card came out on its own. This is also the blood rushing to the head. Someone waiting on a stroke of, sure, maybe genius, but to know definitively. Someone's waiting for a sign. Someone's waiting for the moment when they know for absolute sure. I almost said that again. The three cards, they came out together. Why do I always go into that accent sometimes? The three cards that came out together. The Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the World. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty. Okay. So there is enlightenment. There is elucidation. There is knowing for sure. Is this any better? Give it a moment. Okay, there's that moment. So the Sun card is the enlightenment. This is when they have the moment. My laptop too bright, sorry. This is when you know. This is that thing coming to light. That's it rising to the surface of your attention. And it's also healing. It's with the Knight of Pentacles. This knight wants to deliver. They want this to work so well and so assuredly that they're being so thorough. They just care very deeply about it being perfect. They're not going to rush. Now this is the thing. They have the desire of the Knight of Wands. They have the ability to take action like the Knight of Swords. And they have the sentimental feeling like the Knight of Cups. But this one doesn't behave like any of the other knights. This one is solid and stable and thoughtful and well researching, and, you know, I know people hold it against him that he's very slow moving, but it's pretty sure. It's like when he gets to your door, it's oh, what's that song? Oh, it's from Benny and June. Walk 1,000 miles, fall down at your door. This is him. He would walk across the planet and then fall down at the door. But look, they came out with the World card. This is someone. I feel like it's you. It feels like you're on your way. I feel like you've already seen the light, though. I feel like this Hanged Man is the past of when it was taking you forever. There's something very precious to you, too. There's something very sacred. It's like a little lamb. See how this little baby is super happy on this little horse? Whatever this is, it could be a relationship, it could be a business, it could be an actual little baby. I mean, it could be really anything. But that quality, that characteristic, is what has turned this for you. There could be other things, but what's coming up right now is that it's like authenticity because it's so young and new, like this little baby. I don't mean young as in age, I mean young as in spirit. It's like, because this little baby, like this thing can do no harm to me because it's a little baby, so I can trust it. Does that make sense? I hope I haven't lost you. You couldn't make up your mind about something because you didn't know for sure. I feel like you had an intuition about it. What you realized is that whatever this is, if it's a business for some of you, you realize that you control the operating agreement. You write your documents. Or you tell your lawyer how you want to operate your company. So you have all the control. So there's no fear to start your business. You know what you're doing. It reduces the fear of, oh my God, I'm starting a business and I have to learn all these things, or I have to do all these things, or oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it becomes something that you don't know about, so you have a fear about it. But the sun is knowing. It's, you know, the baby has the red scarf in its hand. It passes from the other hand, the conscious and the subconscious. It's like, now you know. Now you know what you need to know in order to move forward with confidence. That's another important thing about the Knight of Pentacles, is that this is a confident person. Very confident. This energy is confident and stable. If it is a relationship, it's whatever you feared before wasn't valid. What you feared before wasn't real. If you were suspicious of them, it's like after getting to know them, or after feeling out your own intuition or doing research, whatever, you've learned that it's like you pull the veil off and you go, oh, they're just so harmless. They're so, you know, there's something very innocent about this card. Very, very innocent and pure and childlike. There could be an age difference. If this is love with the world and the sun, could be karmic. A karmic tie between you two. So they could actually be younger than you. You could be younger than them. And this is further solidifying these two cards. It's like, actually you have these three blended together to give you stability, to give you enlightenment, to give you security. This is rewards. This is the reward after, or it could be bringing to, oh my God. They bring you the reward. They bring you the reward. They bring you like the happiness and the, not like you're not happy already. Huh. And then the other card that came out with it, Six of Staves. Actually, whoa. Someone is in the public. The sun, Leo, the world, Six of Staves. There could be travel. Let's see what else. What else the cards have to say. Did you see that on the underside of it? Ah, I'll leave that one. If it wants to come out, it will. We got this yesterday. We got, didn't we? We did, right? So it is a love relationship. It is. If this is marrieds, you are, it's a wonderful revamp. It's like you're able, it's not even like a revamp where it has to be super dramatic. It's just that right now is an auspicious moment for you to really appreciate your other person. And you're like showing them off. Like, I have such a great thing going here with my person. Look at how happy we are. Look at how happy they are. Look at how bright they shine. You know, just sort of like a pride for this other person, for what they've been through, everything they've seen and done, and loving them, that it's your privilege to love them. And, you know, it's really, really you hold them in very high esteem, and you're able to appreciate their individuality. You're able to appreciate them as if they're sort of like new again. You know, that first touch. If you've been married for 30 years, it could feel like, you know, again. After a period of, you know, the peaks and valleys, after a period of maybe just you're going through your own private thing or they're going through their own private thing, so it kind of puts some distance between you. You can look forward to that closing and really being together in that deep, confident way again soon. Okay, let's start clarifying. Let's start clarifying this Hanged Man card that we have here. Hanged Man, please. What can you tell us about the Hanged Man? Ooh. So it is that, that story we channeled. Uh-huh. Holding back because this is new, you know, dating, new people, new couples getting together. It's holding back because of, you are trying to think about the future. You're trying to think about your own future. You're looking forward and see, in the Queen of Swords, we don't see what she's looking at on purpose. She's looking out and she's just got the clouds behind her. On her stone throne. The butterflies are immortality. It's also the soul. So it's also the decision, the decisions put on hold, the conversations put on hold. Let's clarify the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the World, and then I will also pull a connecting. Whoa, did you see that? No, you didn't, sorry. It was very violent the way it came out. Oh. Dang, 2 queens in a row. And the way they're looking on the table, they're fighting, they're like staring each other down. Ooh, how creepy. If this is dating or relationships, then one of you wants to be very analytical about it and the other one wants to feel it through. One of you wants to hold off on moving forward because you want to think about it more. You're just super analytical. You want to make sure, you want to put everything down on paper. Numbers don't lie. You want it to make sense. It's like you have a little notebook of like all of the pros and all of the cons, and it's like you just want to be super logical about it. The other person wants to be super emotional about it. They want to make this decision from their intuition. And they're the ones who are feeling all of this. It's interesting, you're both using your feminine energies so far. Also, it could be an internal conflict within one person. That I'm connecting to you, you're connected to this other person, and their inner, it's like the typical battle between the heart and the mind. The feminine. Very feminine energy is coming in so strong. Which is interesting because I was channeling Divine Masculine, I feel like, for like a while. So this is definitely, if this is resonating for the female, for the feminine. Oh, what's up with my mouth today? This is her. It's the feminine, whoever's the predominantly feminine. It could be either or. Blur the signs and the signs, ages, and genders. Ooh, I feel like someone's nervous. Someone's nervous in this whole thing. Okay, so let me adjust myself here. Okay, so if that's the case, the feminine is wondering, do I wait for more information or do I go with my gut? Oh my God, I know what this is. When the mask, when the one who did something to the other person comes in to reconcile, this is where we are. Oh my God. This is stressful now. Oh God. Okay. Let's do this. That's what this is. This is, remember, because the masculine is not in doubt anymore. For some of you, the masculines are no longer in doubt. For others of you, hold on. For others of you, you've put an end to waiting for them. Whatever side it is, it's on. Some of you have put an end to hoping and waiting, and you're really moving forward in a very powerful way. And some of you will have this person coming back in soon. And this is the other side. This is how the feminine feels to that. Or the other person who was transgressed against. The other side has this real battle between the information and being analytical and trying to see if it lines up, and how they feel. Because how they feel is they love this person. Here's the thing, you love each other. Lover shows up on in both of your energy fields. So you definitely are soulmates, you definitely love each other. Emotionally, the feminine or the other side has healed from whatever pain the other side has caused. Completely healed. What's holding them up is, we'll zoom into it, but what's holding them up is thinking, overthinking. I feel like there's overthinking on both of your parts. So let's take a deeper look. Let's clarify the Six of Staves. That was quick. Now we have a king on the scene. The King of Pentacles. So this is... oh my God, they just said fame and fortune. I mean, literally the public, being in the public eye and being incredibly wealthy. This came up yesterday. This relationship is financially good for both of you. It's like a huge boost for both of you. You're also coming up very equal. Like, you both are in the public eye. You both are independently wealthy. You both have your own things to do. You're very counterparty. You're very, very well matched. The public sees you and this other person, or it's just your image. It shows up like you have it all. Except your soulmate. Forgive me. Okay, let's clarify the Lover's card for you. Ooh, that was fast. Holy moly Masacholi. You need to see, okay, when I should have just let it sit before I picked it up, but it was spinning as I was picking it up. So here we go. We're going to keep clarifying. Just a heads up, we're going to keep clarifying, but for some of you, it's right side up, and for some of you, it's in reversed. The Tower. Okay. I'm going to leave it upright just to, before we clarify. I like to, how does it go? I like to prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's it, right? Anyway, so I feel like for some of you, this is the other side taking too long to come in and apologize. Where it's just, they blew it up. It's like the window closed. And I felt it last night into this morning with this Aquarian. Today's the actual day of the Aquarian full moon that I am recording, doing this reading, doing this energy work. So for some of you, that's what ended. And for some of you, this Tower is in the reversed, and it's like catastrophe avoided, you know. Ooh. For some of you, the story is yet unfinished and unwritten, where this hasn't played out yet, where they haven't come in and you haven't responded and you haven't given up, where things are still here, things are still impending, things are still waiting, things are, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. Oh, I'm going to take a short pause because I don't want this to just shut off automatically, so hold on. Okay, here we go. Clarifying the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. Two cards on either side. Give me a second here, hold on. Oh, I didn't even see that happen. Because I was thinking and tuning. Oh, mother of pearl. Why? Okay. So, we have these two cards. The Four of Cups and the Magician. And the Queen of Swords. This is just so definitive. This is just so... This is the opportunity that they missed, and they're taking it into their own hands now to reconcile this. They want, this is someone very much in power. Actually, you're both pretty powerful. It's especially energetically. What you can both do with your energies is very powerful. If this is resonating for you as far as this being the party who receives the apology, this is the apology that you contemplate. Someone, you know, this person returns to you with the purpose of apologizing for what they did, for not taking the chance before. And this is the decision you have to make, whether to trust them. And you're thinking about what, you know, the past, when they couldn't see. They're telling you, I can see now. I want to manifest this with you. For some of you, it's the other side contemplating how they're going to, you know, amend that. Also, for some of you, when they come in with the apology, what you're thinking about, what you're trying to be Queen of Swords about analyzing is, are they up to my standards? This is also having standards. It's one thing to reject something because it doesn't meet your standards. It's another thing to reject someone or something as a manipulative tactic in order to leverage what you want and to manipulate them into, you know, XYZ. So the other party withdrew to reassert power. They did something, right? They were manipulative. They were Seven of Swords. And they rejected you or took an action against you. Now, when they come back with the apology, you're going to analyze them to make sure that they live up to your expectations. So if you do reject them, it won't be a manipulative tactic. It will be because you don't see that they're different, or you don't see that they've changed, or you don't see that they've healed, or whatever criteria it is that you're looking for in a person. You are assessing them to see if they have mastered themselves. If they have mastered whatever part of them led them to hurt you. And some of you will be singing Bye bye, baby, baby, goodbye. Okay, let's clarify the Sun, the King, the Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Queen of Cups, please. That was quick. Oh, boy. The Sword of Truth. The Ace of Swords. You are going to have this important conversation with them, and you are going to know that they are telling, you're going to feel, your intuition is going to tell you that they're telling the truth. Sorry guys, I've been messing with these. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Maybe I'll just, okay, maybe I will just do this. I'll just do everything from here. Okay. So, oh God, this is hard. I can feel it too. I can feel the nervousness. It feels nervous. You know what it's like? It's like right when you turn the corner to your ultimate happiness is when they're going to come back. Like right when you, I don't know, don't need them. It's not like you ever needed them. Some of you maybe, but it feels like there really will be a lot to think about. Your intuition is going to tell you that they're telling the truth, that they're being honest. I feel like it's going to be a good balance though. I feel like there is equal balance between what you think and how you feel, and I think you're doing due diligence. I can feel the nervousness. It is a big decision. On the party that, see, the ball is in their court because you acted with integrity and you did your best and you left gracefully after you were rejected. And, you know, take that as it resonates. You know, maybe you spazzed out and set their car on fire. I don't know. But either way, you weren't the one who was manipulative. That we know. The other side was manipulative, right? And you were not. So you have your good karma points. This feels like a good balance. I feel like you're in a good place to make a great decision. So even if you say, no, I don't believe you, you haven't changed or whatever, you'll move on and find your own happiness, and there will be great closure for you. For some of you, you will decide to be with this person after you have done the due diligence to use your own eyes, because just like they didn't see what they were doing to a soulmate, you didn't see who they really were. You had a huge blind spot yourself. And so for those of you who are interested in taking that kind of responsibility and working on it and fixing it, there you have it. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Secrets coming to light. And you'll move forward together much better for it, truly. Let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Staves and the King of Pentacles from right here. Okay. Ooh. Another... See, you both are getting a lot of pentacle cards. I don't feel like you're predominantly earth signs. I don't. But the energy is very stable and solid and secure. So the decisions you're making, the thoughts you're thinking, the feelings you're feeling, this is all long brewing, it feels like, and going to last for a long time. It'll last for a long time. This is you or them preparing to be in public. What's that word? Primping? Is that it? Preening? It's just like where you make sure you look nice before you leave the house. Like making sure your hair's not sticking up, that there's no food in your teeth, that, you know, your clothes are clean. That's what's clarifying this. This is also the daily. One or both of you could be... this is interesting because you're both getting this whole separate aspect of your relationship having to do with the public image, which hasn't really come up until now. So this is important for the couple that I'm channeling, the people that I'm channeling, where your day-to-day life will include dealing with the public in some way, shape, or form. And I don't want to say maintaining this image, but I'm going to say maintaining your image. Maintaining, it's like, even because in yesterday's reading, in the Romeo love reading, we channeled that the image is going to undergo a radical transformation. There's that death card. It's showing up that way for them, the masculine, is what it feels like, because they could have been it's radical. It's like they've maybe been single their entire life, or, you know, something just really drastic. Whereas here, it's just showing up what really appears to be the feminine, here I go again, the feminized side, as really just a lot simpler, like just making sure you look good. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. Could be Taurus, could be Virgo, the King of Pentacle type energy, that feminine. But it's just really earthy, like your public image is going to come across super stable, super solid, super secure. Okay? That will resonate for some of you, I know. Okay. Let's get into the Lovers and the Tower card. I mean, two completely, that's either breakup or breakthrough or what? Let's see. Lovers and the Tower, please. The Lovers and the Tower, please. What clarification do we have for the Lovers and the Tower? Is that ridiculous that I'm doing it like this? No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not ridiculous. You know why? You know why? You want to know why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Oh my God. You know what this is? For most of you, explosive orgasms. I mean, I can't even, it's further than just really great sex. It's further than the greatest sex of all time. It's like life-changing, alchemizing, energy ascending, you know, completely life-transforming orgasms, like sexual healing. It's like breakthroughs. There's like a whole other dimension of your life, in your sex life with this other person. And this is a perfect lead-in because I'm going to do the sex and love reading for tomorrow after this. So that's interesting. Maybe we'll channel the same chemistry, the same energy. But this is definitely, yeah, like eye crossing. Or like, okay, just you get it. You get what I'm saying. Jeez Louise. It's definitely the wheel turning for both of you. It's a destiny point. You have three huge major arcana cards right here. This is actually meant to be. I think your intuition's telling you that, and that's why. But you're being smart. You're just doing your due diligence. You're just being responsible. You're just being really smart about thinking it through too. So it's like, you know, you're going to be together. You know it's all of this. You know that, but you're still going to do the due diligence to think about it. That's really what this whole reading is about. Seriously? Seriously? That's hilarious. Okay. Okay. I'm just the messenger here. I am just the messenger. So, sorry. I'm sorry, that's just, okay, let's just, how are we on time? We'll do a little bit more. We'll do one more, row. This is really, really simple, easy spread right now, and what this feels like, because it's so direct, it's not complicated. There are not many layers. It's not super, the channeling is really easy. What I'm seeing and feeling is very congruent with the cards. And so what it feels like to me is the worst is, I forgot that channeling. The worst is behind you. The worst is over. The worst it'll ever be between you and this person is over. It's behind you. So whether you are married, dating, in a relationship, or a fledgling trying to get something off the ground with someone, the worst is already behind you. And that's really what it feels like with these energies. The first card straight out the gate, oh, was that all of that blurry? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that again. The worst is all behind you. Did it go blurry again? I'm sorry. The worst is all behind you. I just want you to know. The worst is behind you. I channeled that earlier today. Forgot when. So whether... Hold on. They're giving me something on this card. Oh. They feel like they have time. They're not, this isn't happening because, in part, for some of you, the other party, the one that hurt you, feels like they have time, like they have all the time in the world. Or they actually can't yet because of something like logistical. Like you're both waiting, is how I see it. Like you're both waiting. You're both waiting. Like you both have to wait. Okay, let's do, I can't sit like that any longer. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Moonology cards for you. One just popped out right now. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Keep the faith, hold the vision. Yeah, I thought I fixed the settings on that camera to focus, so I don't know. A time for healing. Major time for healing. Yay. Can you see it? No? A time for healing. I liked seeing that card. The answers you need are coming, and expect powerful change, and a new romantic cycle begins on the bottom. I just picked the last three. Okay, and step out of your comfort zone. That works too. That's working for this. Step out of your comfort zone. The answers you need are coming. Expect powerful change. And a new romantic cycle begins. How fun. Okay, there you have it, everybody. Just a quick recap. This is the feminine side of the story. This is Juliet's. It's Juliet's decision. Wow, Juliet is going to make or break this person. Whoever Juliet is in all of this. Juliet is going to unlock the key to everything, or she's going to... I'm just kidding. We already know what she's going to say. She's going to say yes. But not without like super thinking about it. And like I said, for some of you, she's going to move on before they even come back to apologize. That's for some of you, not all of you. So take this as it resonates, okay, guys? Yeah, this is definitely Juliet's decision. Her heart is telling her yes. Her intuition is telling her Romeo is telling the truth. Her mind is saying, think about it and really make sure that you know that they are in control of themselves. Make sure, Juliet, it's like Juliet talking to herself, make sure, Juliet, that you know that he is healed himself, that he is, you know, not going to hurt you again, that you can trust him, that he can manifest, hold on, I'm getting something, hold on, that he can manifest, make sure that he can manifest your standards and how he treats you, and as far as honoring your emotions. Because Juliet has standards of like love and affection. So that's all Juliet needs to know. Like, she has to have like mental trust in this person. Okay, everyone, this is your weekend reading. Thank you so much for being with me here. Feel free to let me know how it goes in the comments below. And stay on later for the sex and love reading coming out later today. Oh boy, I'm updating the calendar, so that'll be available for download soon. I will let you know when on the YouTube community area. Take care, have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you Monday. Bye. Oh, I forgot, if you need a personal reading, go ahead and book. I'm getting back into the flow and getting them out again, so let me know if you need any help, and then I will see you Monday. Bye. Okay, so I did it again. I neglected to look at the bottom of the deck cards, and on the bottom of the deck for the Moonology card, you have It's Time to Take Action. And on the bottom of the deck for your regular deck of cards that we use today, you have the Six of Cups. Paired with that, I mean, this is a soulmate card regardless, but with the Lovers and with the Wheel, you know, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, that incredible spread that you just had, this just reaffirms it even more that this is a soulmate connection. Again, someone coming from the past, you know, coming in with the, he's even giving her the cup of flowers as like a little parting gift, but you know, in this case we know that it's an apology, maybe a little apology, I'm sorry present or something, I don't know, we'll see. But it's very winsome, and this also goes back to, it's like you naturally for each other have a bit of a soft spot, like you both sort of, you're both going to be forgiving with each other. If this is new or kind of getting off the ground, there's something about the other person. This really feels that, like it's going to pair with that Sun card that we pulled for you earlier, that there's something just really sentimental and winsome about this other person. They're your precious, you're their precious. You really do love each other at the heart of everything, and that's really what you're going to go back to. That's what you're going to go back to, and you're going to be very forgiving of both of your little character defects, your idiosyncrasies, misunderstandings. You're going to be very forgiving and generous and lenient and very progressive, provided you see what's really there and it's real. Look for the red flags. Okay, always, you know, freedom, trust, boundaries, you know, all of that good stuff, you know, provided they pass all of those mental things, then you're good to go. You're really good to go, Juliet. So go forth, take action. If the ball's in your court, it's time to take action. If it's not in your court, you'll be welcoming them back with open arms, provided they come correct. Okay, my dears, that's really it. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in the extended. Let's go ahead and see where this goes. So I want to further clarify this fantasy. I can see very clearly that this Knight of Cups has secret fantasies, so let's just take a peek to see what they are. There was an incompatibility with them and other people before you that I feel like they didn't understand. They want to trust, and in the past they feared trusting. Oh my God, the Four of Staves. 1111. There's a lot of sexual healing in this relationship. Sexual healing could even be one of the cornerstones, one of the penis heads, one of the penises on this card. Because it's through this kind of sexual expression that purification is able to take place. And with you, they have the safe space and the safe place to do this. Your first sexual experience with this person has to be very generous as far as touch, and whenever they're channeling other energies of conflict or excitement, they want to rush to you and sexually get it out. So the feminine wants commitment. Let's clarify the world, please. The world. Oh, that's about the touch too. Oh my God. So the Empress's sexual fantasies are having more to do with they're both going to be intense. They're both coming from very intense places. The meaning of touch, if you're married. If you are just trying to get this off the ground, the justice needs to come to the first contact. You two are going to be so sexually generous with each other. It's incomprehensible. Just about.